Sheni Mattos Masei Hashem Moshe Lemor. The Kom Nikmas Bnei Yisrael Meisa Midyonim. We should avenge the vengeance of the Bnei Yisrael from the Midyonim. Achat Yosef Elamecho, and then you'll pass on. Rashi Meisa Midyonim V'lo Meisa Moavim. Shamovim Nichnusu L'Dover Machmas Yiro. Shohoyu Yirei Mehim. Shoyisholom Osam. Shlo Nemar Elav Al Tiskum Mechom, because we were permitted to plunder them, but we're not permitted to go to war with them. Al Midyonim Nisabra Riv Lo Lohim. But the Midyonim, it was a fight which was not that fight. So therefore, it was purely Sinas Yisrael, hate for the Jews. Therefore, they're more culpable. Davar Ache, which Rashi brought in last week's parsha, Pinchos, Neshnei Predos, because of the two small birds. Tova Sheish Lehotzimim Rusam Ovia Benamamo Harmonis. That's the reason why they should not be destroyed. See in a moment. So Hashem says to Moshe that after you avenge the vengeance in the Israel from the Midyanim, then you're going to pass on. So Moshe's death was contingent on what? On the Milchama. He goes to Milchama, he dies. He delays the war, then he could extend his life. It's interesting. We find that the Rechaim says, Shlach L'cha Anoshim, one of the interpretations, Shlach L'cha, it's in your best interest to send the spies. Why? Howard, why?
So the people won't...
So the Rechaim Kodesh says, because if they would go in immediately, he would pass away. So here, it's in your best interest because you can extend your life 40 years. So therefore, Shlach L'cha Anoshim. It's in your interest. Okay? So it's clear. So there Hashem says, and afterwards Moshe understood the ramifications of that. The Klal Yisrael were not ready to go in. What was the proof that they weren't ready to go in? Because they failed. They failed with the spies. So they need the leadership of Moshe for another 40 years was integral for the future of Klal Yisrael. Shlach L'cha Anoshim.
So why did it say L'cha? L'cha is on Moshe.
No, because he's extending his life. He's extending his life. I didn't say the relevance to here yet. Sorry. Okay. Howard gets so excited he breaks the stem of his glasses. I see that right away. So, so over there, Hashem is telling him, you have a right to extend your life. This will extend your life. So over here, if he says, this is the Kom Nikamasa Midyonim, and then you're going to pass on, so what did Moshe understand? Even though God doesn't want him to extend his life, right. Moshe could extend his life, because he says your death is contingent on the war.
Right.
So therefore, but what does Moshe understand? Does he have a right to? Mm-hmm. He has no right to. Right? Because when he had the right to, he alluded to it that he had a right to. You can extend your life. Shlach L'cha Anoshim. Moshe could have vetoed it. He didn't veto it by the Meraglim. Because Hashem was alluding, your life will be extended. But over here when he says, Achat Yosef Elamecha, what is he saying? That you should not, even though Moshe could have delayed, it was the wrong thing to delay. Because Hashem is saying, Achat Yosef Elamecha. He's not telling him. He says, go to war, and then you're going to pass on. Mm-hmm. So Moshe could delay it. But we see immediately. And that's Shrocho Shel Moshe. He goes immediately to war. You should immediately recruit people from yourselves for the army. To avenge the Nikvas Hashem. Right? Hashem originally said Nikvas Yisrael. Moshe says Nikvas Hashem, the vengeance of God. Okay? Let's see Rashi. Veidabe Moshe, Afal Pishashom Shim Musoso Tli Bedover, Osa B'Simcha V'lo Icher. He did it with joy, and he did not delay. Hecholzu Targumo, Loshen Chalutze Tzovo, Mizuyonim, armed, Anoshim Tzadikim, Chaim Bochar Lonu, Chardon Anoshim, Chachom Yiduim, Nikvas Hashem. Why is it Nikvas Hashem? It's Nikvas Yisrael. She'omed Keneged Yisrael, Kilo Omed Keneged Rosh Baruch Hu. The one who stands against the Jews, he's going against God. I mean, the Medrash explains it differently. The Medrash says, originally Moshe says Nikvas Hashem, so Hashem says to Moshe, but I said Nikvas Yisrael, why you say Nikvas Hashem? So Moshe says before Sinai, we had no problem with the Goyim. It's only once you gave the Torah at Sinai, and now you have all this anti-Semitism. So why? Because with the Yam Hashem, it's only because we represent Jews. Therefore, it's Nikvas Hashem, it's not Nikvas Yisrael. So it's avenging the vengeance against the vengeance of God. He gave two reasons. Either it was Rus. Despite that, so either he says one or two reasons. Either, of course, they had a reason to be fearful, which Midian did not, or because of Rus and Nama. They should have been destroyed, but they weren't. You want to give a lecture on Mashiach? He says Rus. Says Rus Hamovia.
Okay.
Whatever her value is. Her value is she's the grandma of the David HaMelech. See, he learned the lesson well. Okay. Over here, the Balaturim says something interesting. In fact, Chil Hashem was taking place. Pinchas reacted. Moshe didn't react initially. So he says, "Tisharov Masim Yonas Lokini L'Shem." Since he did not avenge the Kavod Shemayim at that time, Therefore, Hashem says this will be the tikkun. This will be the correction. What you did when you hesitated originally. Okay. I said something. Why did he rush? He could have delayed. It says he did it b'simcha. The Medrash says live shvocha shel Moshe, to speak the praiseworthy of Moshe. Although he knew he could have delayed and extended his life, because Hashem says it's contingent. The war is your life is contingent on the battle. He didn't delay immediately. Rashi says he did it b'simcha. So I said with the Orach Chaim HaKodesh, it's very good, because there Hashem spoke to him when he alluded it when he's a shlach l'cha Moshe. So there he's telling you, this is so you should extend your life. So here he tells him that your life is contingent. That means God is saying immediately go to war, because otherwise he would have also alluded that you're able. It's up to you to extend it or not extend it. So why didn't he? Evidently Hashem saying clearly end it. So the shvoch shel Moshe is that even though he could have, based on his conflict, he could have delayed it, he didn't, because he understood the difference between then and now. He understood the difference. Okay. Howard, you want to say something? He wants to say something. Yeah. But Hashem says, and when Reb Kiva gave his life, Kiddush Hashem, Reb Kiva could have extended his life also, because God says you die al Kiddush Hashem. You don't make any calculations. You make calculations. Hashem says it's over, it's over. It's time for Yeshua to take over. To be continued. Let's see the Maral.
That's a question of okay, the Neshama really doesn't want to come to this world, but it's sent to this world because it's got nobody else. Right? So in real time, he's focused. Why would he want Alei Hashem? He comes, he does his mitzvahs, and he wants to go back to Shemayim. What Why wouldn't Moshe jump at the opportunity?
To